Hi, my name's Jeff Olson, founder and CEO of Neerim International. Just 8 short months ago, we launched Neerim International, and we began the company organically. What does that mean? We had no pre-launch, we had no soft launch, no grand opening. We just opened the doors and launched the company. In 8 short months, we have made history. Matter of fact, Success Magazine was writing about us when we were just 3 months old. We were on the newsstands. We were 5 months old. We opened up Success Magazine. We're the youngest company ever to be featured. And actually, the editor said, we never do startup companies. Actually, we look for companies that are mature and stable. Well, we're just 3 months old at that time. She goes on to say, although they're new, they're not, because their management team has history, has significance. Goes on to say their science has been evolving for literally 1,000 years, but in the last 50 years especially. So it's a young company, but it's really an old company. Direct Sales News, just 2 months later, 5 months old, was writing about us, and 7 months later, after we launched, we were in Direct Sales News, the youngest company ever featured in Direct Sales News. And so what's happened in just 8 short months? What we've done is we've launched this company, and we launched it, again, like I say, organically. We just pushed it out the door. And in 8 short months, what they're saying is less than 0.5% of all the companies that have launched in the last 10 years have ever achieved in their history what we're doing monthly right now. That's very, very significant. Now, how'd that happen? It happened because we're based on a very significant product. Matter of fact, I'll be talking about our product, Neerim AD, a lot through this presentation. I want to share with you why great things are happening for us, because it's happening, again, like I said, organically. The product is working. It's been product-driven. Matter of fact, I could say this right now, after 8 short months in this company, 95% of the product we ship every single day moves through to the end user, the consumer, within 2 to 3 weeks. Now, we all know in this industry, if you've been around this industry, a lot of the product moves because of the economic model. Matter of fact, the true test of significance in this industry is whether people use your product or buy your product who are not attached to the economic model. The sad thing is a lot of the products in this industry move because the product is attached to the economic model or the compensation plan. That's not the case here. The vast majority of our product moves to the end user who has no financial reason for using our product. So why would that happen? Why would it happen so big? Because we have something here that's very, very special. You know, I know a lot of people out there in this industry, they're kind of tired of maybe what they've been involved in. Maybe the product didn't stand up, the marketplace didn't stand up, the management didn't stand up, a combination of those things. And you know, in this industry, life leaves clues. If you look at the $10+ billion companies in this industry, there's some things that they do that make it happen for them. And then what I want to do is share with you why I think, although we've had great success in our first 8 months, why we will be the next billion-dollar significant company in this industry that will withstand the test of time. You know, people say that all the time, but you really got to look at their model. Look at the product, look at the space they're in, look at the systems they have, look at the barrier of entry from other people doing what they're doing to see if they really have a legitimate shot at doing that. And we have that. 8 short months, we've made history, but nothing has happened compared to where we're going. Matter of fact, I like to say we just scratched the scratch on what we're going to do because we're in such a large space. And so, everything I'm going to talk about in this presentation is documented. Matter of fact, at launch, we had 18 5D high-definition videos we spent for documenting everything about this company, about the product, about the space. Matter of fact, we probably spent more money on videos than most companies spend at launch for their whole entire company. And so everything we have is documented. You can go to our website, you can go to the videos, go to Facebook and see everything that's going on with our company. Here are all the stories that are happening. Look at the pictures that are happening with people using the product. It's overwhelming, you see that. And that's what's driving this company. So what's happening here? And I just want to drive home a simple concept. If you get this, and what I want to do the rest of the presentation is share with you how this is happening. Very simply, this product right here, Neerim AD. If you walk into any department store in the United States, there's 10,000 plus department stores in the United States, okay? And every department store, what's the first thing you see when you walk in? You see beauty, okay? Why is it there? Because that's where the money's at. You don't see diets, you don't see services, you don't see juices, you don't see coffees, you see beauty. That's where the money is at, okay? When you walk into those department stores, what you'll see is people spend a lot of money on beauty products. Matter of fact, the fastest growing segment in beauty, because beauty is defined as dermal and color and fragrance, the fastest growing segment is dermal. Fast growth segment inside that is anti-aging. Matter of fact, anti-aging in the United States alone will be a $114 billion space by the year 2015. It's growing at a rate of $1 billion a month. Matter of fact, the entire direct sales industry globally is $125 billion. Anti-aging inside of dermal is $114 billion and just inside the United States. And so, in every one of those locations you walk in, here's what will happen today. It'll happen a year from now. It'll happen 5 years from now. It'll happen forever. It's evergreen. Somebody will walk in there and they'll buy a product that's way more expensive than this product, way more expensive, that does way less than this product. If you can get that, All those people are walking in, 10,000 department stores, buying products every single day. Started 5 years ago, they'll do it today, they'll do it 5 years from now, 10 years from now. They'll buy a product that's way more expensive than this, that does way less than that. And if I can prove that to you, then you can see that's why we're having so much success here. So how'd that happen? How'd that miraculous happen? Well, it started through an accidental discovery. What you're gonna find out is our partner is a company called Nerium Biotech. They are our partner in this business. Nerium Biotech is a biotechnology research company. They've been working with MD Anderson, and MD Anderson in 1998 under the direction of Dr. Newman. Matter of fact, if you want to hear about Nerium Biotechnology, go to their website, neriumbiotechnology.com, and you'll see everything about who they are and what they've been doing with MD Anderson. MD Anderson is the #1 cancer research institute in the world. Dr. Newman, the head of research there for 24 years. You want to hear about him, just go hit the Dr. Newman video, okay, on our site, and you'll hear everything about him. They brought in STNT. STNT is one of the premier research, test, and toxicology labs in the world under the direction of Michael Scott. If you want to hear about who they are, go to our clinical video, and you'll hear everything about the process because they tested this product clinically. And when I say clinically, I'm talking about very hard, objective, quantifiable numbers. A lot of times you hear the word clinical, and it's very subjective. It's a doctor's observation. It's a patient's opinion. This is hard data information. Matter of fact, they brought in very scientific instruments to do the research to this. They used a camera that literally before this had been used to detect cracks on a semiconductor point. Like that's like the point of a pen. It can count the cracks. Matter of fact, when it looks at a person's face, it counts every line on their face by pixel, by length, by width, by depth. Every single one. Every pore. It counts everything. Very quantifiable, okay? Every number is there. And then when we come back later, it counts the exact same thing. It uses tracking software. It's been used up to this point in time in satellites that do the topographical charting of the Earth. So it's very scientific based. Again, this is MD Anderson. This is Nerium Biotechnology. These people are research scientists, okay? So they tested it. Matter of fact, Michael Scott, and you'll hear about him in our clinical video, he talks about when they test other skincare products, and normally what people look for in testing, they look for a 2 to 5% reduction. Say like in fine lines, pore pigmentation, they'll call that significant and they'll launch the product. These products that you see in the department stores and you walk in and you see them in the beauty category. Guess what happened to us? We came in 20s, 30s, 40s. We averaged around 30% reduction in just 30 days. Matter of fact, we brought in Dr. Fan. Dr. Fan is a Harvard board certified surgeon, plastic surgeon, to review all the studies, and he signed off on these numbers. So that's what we had, those kind of numbers, amazing numbers, breakthrough numbers, accidental discovery in the hottest space you can be in direct sales, anti-aging. Matter of fact, in the direct sales industry, if you really study it, you'll find out 9 of the top 10 companies in the direct sales industry occupy the space of beauty. So that's where you want to be. So think about it. Here we are with this anti-aging product, breakthrough science, amazing numbers proven clinically, and the #1 space in the industry. So with that, they set out to see how they're going to market the product. They had a lot of ways they could go. They could go infomercials. They could go into department stores and direct sales and retails. They had a lot of different places, but through a process, we ended up becoming their partner. So what happened is we formed Nerium International. Nerium International is a partnership of us, Nerium International, with Nerium Biotechnology, and that's what we're doing is we're designed to take this product to the marketplace. Our goal is, #1, to build a brand. When you look at everything about our company, when you look at our product, when you look at our kits, our training, our website, you'll see first-class, world-class branding. #2, to build a product line. Matter of fact, what you need to do is go to NeriumSkincare.com. That's a biotechnology company that was formed exclusively by Nerium Biotech, wholly owned by them, to do nothing but exclusively build products for us. Go look at future products. You'll see the 8 products that are under development for us going into the future. So build a brand, build a product line, and then take it globally, and I'll talk about that later on. So with that, what we wanted to do is we knew we had something very special here. Matter of fact, I'll never forget the day I was sitting there with Dr. Newman, the head of research at MD Anderson, and there was Michael Scott, the head of research at STNT, talking, and there was Dennis Knoke, the chairman and CEO of Nerium Biotechnology, and they're talking about this time when the head of research from Schering-Plough was a $19 billion pharmaceutical company that specializes in skincare. So the head of research was in MD Anderson, the #1 cancer research institute in the world, talking to Dr. Newman, the head of research there for 24 years, and they're talking about the NAE8 extract, the extract that is driving this product. And here's the words that were spoken. And this is the head of Schering-Plough. And Schering-Plough has since been bought by Merck, a $30 billion company, okay? The words he said is, the dermal applications of this is bigger than our entire product pipeline combined. People, when you're a brand partner with Nearium International, you become a brand partner with a biotechnology company. You become a brand partner of the company that those words were said about its product, okay? So they had something special. So what do we want to do? We wanted to build a special company around a special product. Matter of fact, Don Smothers was brought in as the formulator. You'll hear about Don Smothers. You're going to hear about all the stuff in our videos and in our literature. It's all signed off. Don Smothers has been formulating skincare products for over 40 years. He's done well over 2,500 skincare products. And guess what his words were? This product works faster and better than any other product he's ever seen. Over 40 years and 2,500 products. So what else can I say? We have an amazing, amazing product in a great space. So our goal is to put a great company around a great product, a world-class company. How does that start? It starts with management. Again, you know, we go back to Direct Sales News or Success Magazine. They say our management is world-class. Across the board, we average over 20 years of experience in every single category successfully. We went out and gotten the best of the best. I won't go through all of them. You can go and research them. But Dennis Windsor, the president, gentleman's been in the industry almost 30 years. He's been a top distributor, built organizations in hundreds of thousands of people. He's built globally. He's owned companies. He's been an officer in companies. He's consulted to well over 100 companies in this industry. He's the president. A big person we brought in, Trevor Schofield. Trevor Schofield is the operations manager of a publicly traded direct sales company, a 37-year-old publicly traded direct sales company that operates in 38 countries. He left that well-established position to come over here to a startup company because he sees what we have and where we're going to go, while we really are poised to be the next billion-dollar, legitimate, long-lasting company in this industry. So he put together a world-class management team around this opportunity, this product. Then you put in the systems. I'll put up our systems against anybody. Matter of fact, the Direct Sales News, I was talking to the editor, and we were 5 months old. He says, you know, when all the research people are coming back and the writers come back, the photographers, they all keep on saying, these people cannot be 5 months old. The reason we do is because we're not 5 months old when it comes to our success, our history, you know, what we have behind us, okay? We're literally a 20-year-old company. So our management team will put up against anybody, but then our systems, and I won't go through all that, but you go to look at our branding, you look at our websites, you look at our marketing systems, you look at everything we've put together, we look better than almost all the 10-year-old companies over there. So again, put together great systems, great management, great infrastructure around a great product. From there, there's two things that we're really focused on. Matter of fact, we look at a lot of things, but there's two things we're really focused on. How can we make the customer experience amazing, and how can we make the brand partner experience amazing? So let's start with the customer experience. Our goal is, number one, to put you in a great space. I've already talked about that. There's no better space in the direct sales than to be in beauty. It's the hottest space you could possibly be in. It's better than any other space. But within that space, we want to give you some unfair advantages. First of all, it starts with this product, okay? We give you this product at a price point that's ridiculous. Matter of fact, this is $80 a month. You go into any of these department stores, and you'll find all over the place in there products for $200, $300, $400 that do not do what this does, that are way more expensive, and it's everywhere. Go into any med spa. I challenge you to find a product for $200 or $300 that does what this product does. The reason we can do that is because, again, we are partners with a biotechnology company. We control everything from the seed to the biomass, and from the biomass to the end product. There is no middleman. Nobody's stepping on it. The biotechnology company is our partner. Now understand, by doing that, the biotechnology company has the only biomed fields in the world to produce this product. You understand that? We control only biomed fields there are. Biomed is way beyond an organic field. They've been building these for well over a decade. Matter of fact, we have enough capacity to go to 20 million bottles right now in just biomass. It'll take anybody, if they wanted to replicate what we're doing, they have to learn how we're doing what we're doing, okay? And that's proprietary knowledge. And if they learn what we're doing, then it'll take them easily a decade to be able to grow the fields and have the capacity we have. And then they would have to have the patented process that we have to extract it. I've asked them over and over, what would it take for somebody who's well-funded, well-motivated, they see the great success we're having, and they want to come on and they want to replicate or duplicate what we're doing? They said, number one, I don't think they can, but let's just say if they could, it's easily a 12 to 15-year experience. And so what is that for us? It's a massive barrier of entry from anybody else doing what we're doing. See, a lot of people out there in the direct sales industry, you might have had success with a product, but all of a sudden there was 20 versions of you. And you know what that did to you, okay? If you can be copied, you will be copied. And what happens, your success becomes your failure because you are successful, you get copied. Well, we are successful, but we're not going to be copied. You get that. That's very important. So we get to occupy this space by ourselves. And because our relationship with the biotechnology company and our partner, we can bring a product to the marketplace at a ridiculously low price point. Now, why do we do that? Because you're our brand partner. We see this as your way to build build a footprint, to go out there and build a footprint of customers and brand partners out there. So when we bring these other products, we backfill in and we can build a product line as we take it globally, okay? So the first thing we did is we put you in an amazing space, the anti-aging space. Again, go to a department store, what's the first thing you see? You see beauty. It's the hottest thing there, anti-aging. The second thing we did is give you a product, a breakthrough product that you have the exclusive rights to. Understand that we are the market exclusive rights to this product, and all dermal applications come after it. So you have the right to market this product at a ridiculously low price point. And the reason we can do that, because again, our relationship. The third thing we did is the clinicals. I've talked about those earlier. Hard clinical data, not observations, not opinions. This is real data that you can stand behind. But the next thing we did is amazing, the pictures that came flooding in. Again, go to our Facebook and go to the wall and look at the pictures. It's amazing to see the before and after pictures. These flood in every single day. These are average people just taking out their phone and taking a picture of themselves and then taking one a week, 2 weeks, or a month later and send them in to us. And that is the most compelling thing about our product. But on top of that, we gave you a 30-day money-back guarantee, an absolute one. What we mean by this is somebody uses our product for 30 days and they don't like it, we give them their money back. There's no funny language or gotcha language. We give you your money back. We have less than 1% of people have ever done any giving back with a product or chargebacks with us. Think about that. All the product we got out there, not even 1% of that's happened. Why? Because the product works and it's moving through to the end user. So from a consumer standpoint, the consumer experience, what else can we do to make it better for you? You have an amazing product in a great space. You have global exclusive rights to that product. You have a price point that's below anything else out there can remotely touch this product. You got clinicals that back it up. You have pictures that prove what's happening in the marketplace. And you have a 30-day money-back absolute guarantee if somebody doesn't like the product. So again, there's really all upside, no downside. Now, what about the Nerium experience for the brand partner? Here's what we've done. First of all, we have a thing called 3-year free. Now, the first part's pretty obvious. What we mean by that is if you go out and get 3 customers. Now, remember, in 10,000 department stores, 50 people walk in today and buy a product that's way more expensive than this, that does way less than this. If you can divert just 3 of those over, that's very simple. Your product every month is free. We're talking about somebody comes in and gets on our auto draft and get 1 per month sent to them. Now, they don't have to get 3 new ones every month. The same 3 could be every single month, and you get a free bottle. So again, we're giving your inventory for free. But for your people in this business, understand, and you'll really understand this, our economic model, what you have to do is drive the compensation plan. And there has to be qualifiers. The only qualifier in our company is to buy 1 bottle a month of something that you should be buying anyhow, or already would be buying if you knew about it. It's not buying a bunch of inventory. It's not moving a bunch of inventory. 1 bottle a month qualifies you for all the ways we make money in our compensation plan. I'll talk about a little bit about that later on. Qualifies you for everything. Now, if you bring us 3 customers, not only get your bottle for free, but you automatically qualify for all those things for free. Think about that. Where's the risk there? But we even went 1 step further, and this is a paradigm shift in the industry. It's just a game changer. It's called Nerium Gives Back. What do we do here? Anytime a brand partner brings us a preferred customer or another brand partner, we give them a free bottle. There's certain things. They bring us a brand partner, preferred customer, and then we draft that next month, we ship them a free bottle. And it's amazing, Nerium Gives Back. What we've done is we've changed the entire paradigm shift on this industry, how it works. Seeing other companies out there, every other company out there, what they do is when they sell the product to you, guess who's made a profit? They have. Who's at risk? You are. Guess what we're doing? We're giving you the product. Where are we? We're at risk. Are you? You're not at risk. Now, why can we do that? We can do that because we know we have a product that is sticky. We know when people use it, they'll keep on using it. It's a very evergreen space or category. It's kind of like the razor blade syndrome. You give away the razors to sell the razor blades. You can only do that if you're in a great space with a great product that works. Now, this is amazing what it's done for us. Matter of fact, we have people out there now who are getting 5, 10, 15, 20 bottles a month shipped to them for free. It changes the whole dynamics out there. We have organizations out there that are having 100, 200, 500 products shipped into their organization for free. And you should see what it does to the psychic of the people out there. You're out there and all of a sudden you got 10 free bottles. It's so easy to go out there and demonstrate the product. It's so easy to go out there and sell the product. It's so easy to go out there and share the opportunity because you're operating from a position of free. You understand that Nerium gives back. We reinforce your success. If you're successful, we just give it to you again and say, do it again. Now do it again. So what we're doing is we're giving you the inventory to go out and build your business. It's called Nerium Gives Back. It's an amazing thing that's happened for us. And it's kind of interesting to see the testimonials that are going on out there in the marketplace. Let me give it a testimonial. Somebody got in 6 months ago. I bought, my first inventory. I bought 5 bottles, okay? I've gone out and started marketing those bottles and sharing the opportunity. I was on the auto draft for my product. Well, a month and a half later, I had 3 customers. So I basically bought 5 bottles to get started. I was on a draft for, say, a month and a half. I got 2 bottles. And since then, I've been getting all my inventory from me free because I had 3 customers. And all the inventory I need to drive my business and market my business and demonstrate my product, I've gotten for free. Matter of fact, in the last 6 months, I've had 122 bottles shipped to me, and this X amount of bottles shipped into my organization. Those are the kind of testimonies we're seeing. It's amazing because what it does, it just changes the energy of everybody else out there because they're operating what you might call house money. This has never been done in this industry. I don't think other companies out there can really do this because they don't have a situation where they have a brand partner who is connected to a biotechnology company where we have control of the product from the seed to the biomass to the end product, where we can drive the price down. We have exclusivity, so we're not working about other people knocking us off, so we can go out there and do things that nobody else has done. So what else could we do from a brand partner standpoint that would make this a more compelling opportunity? Because of that, things are exploding here, and things are happening great for this company. On top of that, everybody always wants to talk about compensation. I'm not really a compensation kind of person. Matter of fact, I think compensation is because you're in a good space with a great product that sticks and the consumer is buying it without being attached to an economic model. I think you have to have that to have a legitimate compensation plan. But we've built is what we call a unilevel plan. Matter of fact, if you look at the great companies in this industry, all the companies over $1 billion have a level plan, every one of them. There's a lot of talk out there between a level plan and binary. I don't want to go into that too much, but I would never do a binary plan. The reason is I think they don't operate on integrity. Because the problem within a binary plan, I won't spend too much time here, is that they operate on the ignorance of certain people to the intelligence of other people. What I mean by that, anybody that knows anything about this industry get involved with the company as a binary will be put into their power leg. They would never join that company unless in their power leg. That means that one leg has been built. All they have to do is build what's called their pay leg or their weak leg, okay? And so they go out and build that. But anybody that shows up in their organization doesn't understand that. The people who are not stupid, they're just ignorant, they put in their pay leg, and those people have to build 2 legs. So what happens, the person who knows the least, who's brand new to the industry, who's looking up at you, wants to be like you, and you have all the experience, has to do twice as much work as you did because you knew something that they don't know. Guess what happens though? They eventually figure it out. And they realize they're taken, so what do? They leave you and they go to another company where they can get inserted in the power leg so they can take advantage of people who don't understand that and put them in their pay leg. And it goes on and on and on. Life leaves clues. Why are all the big companies in this industry built on a level plan? Why are all these other companies that churn? Most of them, the majority of them in binaries churn. They're here today or gone tomorrow. That's the facts. I'm just telling you the truth. Matter of fact, you would never find a binary plan anywhere other than inside the network marketing industry because it's a game. You'll find level plans all over in great, huge businesses inside and outside this industry, and all the great companies in this industry, the billion-dollar companies, operate in that kind of a plan. So life leaves clues. History will tell you the future. And so we've chosen that. I'm not going any deeper in that, but we've built what we think is a strong plan there is out there. It has great drivers with these iPads we give away for free. We have the Nerium Gives Back, like I talked about earlier. We have the 3-year free, as I talked about earlier. We have a car program where you earn a car real quickly. Matter of fact, there's a lot of car programs out there, and what I hear from a lot of companies, the problem they have is by the time somebody qualifies for the car, it's hard for them to stay qualified. Why is that? Because the product doesn't stick. We don't have that here. You know why? Because once you qualify for a car, the product just keeps compounding on top of itself, so it's easy to qualify. Matter of fact, that leads to something that's very, very important if you're a network marketer. Here's what's happening in this company. When you build your business, what you always have, and for you people who aren't in, this might be foreign to you, people in this industry, it matters to you, okay? When you build a business, you have what we call in the queue. That's what's in our draft, what's ready to go the next month. At the beginning of every month, we have the queue. That's what we're gonna draft over the next 30 days. That's kind of your long-term career money. That's your back-end money. Okay, that's normal. Then the other part of it is you have your front-end money, the starts, the packages, okay? That's the front-end money that drives the front-end income. Okay, what you normally have is most companies, their front end is real big money, and they hardly have any money on the back end. Some hardly have any. I just came from a company where you could be around for 10 years and never touch the back end, okay? Everything was front end driven. That's very normal out there, and that's a problem. But because we have a product that's in a great space, that is sticky, that moves through the end user, and most of our people are consuming the product, and our customers are expanding very fast, guess what happens to us? If you take 1 month of volume, total volume, in the queue to draft and our starts, 1 month later, the queue is as big as the whole volume was just a month before. Think about that from a business standpoint. You build your business. And you build up to a certain point. And then 1 month later, we have in the queue, the draft, that first day of the month is as big as what you had just 30 or 45 days earlier. If your organization did nothing, not one thing, you would have the same size organization as you had just 30 or 45 days ago with no starts. Have those words ever been spoken in this industry? The word is no. I challenge anybody to show me another company that's had that kind of a back end chasing its front end so fast and catching up to it. That means a lot to us who've been in this industry. It means long-term viability. It means a long-term home. And the only way that can happen is to have a product that sticks, and have a product that moves through to the end user, not attached to the economic model. When you can do that, then you can build viability for the future. And that's why our compensation plan works off the charts. And that's why we're having success here in our first 8 months that's unparalleled out there. So I won't go too deep into that. I'm just telling you, we're building this company long-term. You would never build a company long-term in those other kind of business models. Matter of fact, you only see those kind of games in this industry, and I think that's kind of sad, but you see what we're doing is legitimacy, what you see out there in huge companies, and it's very similar to other companies out there in this industry, the billion-dollar plus companies are doing. So with that said, and we built this company around one word. We launched it around the word real. I'll never forget, back sitting years ago when this all came together, and we weren't in a race to launch this company. The first thing we did is we wrote down our core values, our 10 core values. One of them is go slow to go fast. What that means is do it right the first time. See, we don't have to go fast. We're not in a hurry. There's not going to be any competitors. There's not going to be multiple versions of us. We own this product in this space. We have the exclusivity. There's a barrier of entry. We have something that works, so we can build a great company around it and do it right the first time long term. So our goal was to build legitimacy. So we sat in this room. We had a war room. We had all the other skin products up out there, and they were on the wall. They had their space on the wall, and they had their table where you could put their products and their literature and their starter kits, that type of thing. And we're analyzing them. And here's what started to happen. We're going, we have real science. They don't have real science. We have real results. They don't have real results. You know what? We can create a real opportunity way beyond their opportunity is because of that. And that's where the word real started to come out and became our mantra, the thing that drives this company. Because of that, we're building this amazing opportunity. But the next two things we say is we have real people in a real life. We are absolutely committed to not just creating a great company around a great product in a great space with a great opportunity, but building a company that really makes a difference in people's lives. Yeah, you're going to look better. Yes, you're going to make a great finances here, but it's who we become in the company, the person we become and the people we touch that really matters. And so we're a company from the very beginning was just as committed as investing in the people as we were investing in the opportunity. And that's been proven by what we put into our real life library, the things we're doing as far as investing into things that we do for our people, because we are a company that's about the real person. So, this company's off to a phenomenal start in just 8+ short months, okay? From just a rollout start, organically grew, no promotion, nothing, just happened on its own, breaking records out there, everything's happening, products moving through the end user. But let me just tell you this, we have just begun. The future is unlimited to us. And guess what? It's built on one thing. It's built on one word real. We welcome you to Near International.